Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
It's good to have you with us here on this Monday morning. It's Super Bowl hangover day. And you didn't have to even really party, I guess, if you just stayed up late and watched the whole thing, although the second half, I did not see the entire second half, but it looked like the handwriting was on the wall, and it was a little one-sided in that contest. But still, defensive show on both teams. It was fun to watch. And I did watch Bad Bunny, so.
Good.
Yeah. I wanted to see what it was like.
Yeah.
I love that Spanish beat.
Uh-huh.
And it was, of course, in Spanish, so you really couldn't understand the words. Although Lady Gaga showed up and sang.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Had a little surprise appearance, huh?
Yeah, and she sounded great, too. So I know I saw a lot of postings about it and going back and forth. This is Super Bowl. This is an American creation. This is an American sport, and we should have, Bad Bunny is, he is part of the United States. We need to remind ourselves of that because Puerto Rico is a part of the U.S., so I guess you folks can debate it. I just wanted to hear it and see what it sounded like and looked like. The set and how they worked it was fantastic. It was kind of depicted what it was like to live in Puerto Rico. Showed old guys playing cards and, kind of give you a feel of the food and the stands and the guys fixing all the power poles and all the things that's happened over there in recent years. So it was pretty cool that way.
Yeah.
But it's over.
We did dishes.
You did
during
dishes
halftime. Yes. And we were very happy this morning when we woke
that was
up.
Done.
And it was done.
Got all that sticky stuff that you were dipping your chips
right
into.
on.
Yeah.
Got to clean off the cheese dip and, So that's what we did at halftime.
Well, works out how you want to do it. That's still a free country, I think, so you can do whatever you want.
I think so.
So now football season is concluded, except for now there'll be another, isn't there another league that will start up pretty soon? So for your football people, you can still watch football.
I think so. I think the UFL is still going.
Yeah.
I believe.
And flag football was promoted during the Super Bowl.
Yes. Yeah, it will be part of the Summer Olympics coming up.
I'll be darned.
Mm-hmm. And I believe that NFL players are going to play in it.
That'd be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, we keep going. One of these days we'll have pinochle in the Olympics.
You never know.
All right, we do have a good show lined up for you. Our guest list is complete. If we get everybody in the door, we'll have a couple of guests here for you. We have the grocery cart specials for you to take advantage of as well, and Brent will have those for you a little bit later on. I am still redacted on the live stream video feed, which I'm completely happy about. So when you are watching the video feed, you'll see Brent.
Hello.
He's on the right, naturally. I'm on the left, but I've been redacted. I won't say why. I don't really care. Suits me just fine. I think Jeremy was trying to fix that and was unable to, so maybe the rest of my career I'll no longer be on the video, which would be fine with me.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. Been redacted.
Blacked out for life.
Yep.
Dave Burney.
Probably should have been done a long time ago. We have a birthday or two to celebrate, and gosh, this one happened to stop by at a surprise birthday party for Zach Briggs at Legends on Saturday evening, and they surprised him. And it surprises us that Zach Briggs is 40 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
He's 40.
I called Zach's football games.
Of course you did.
What? He's 40?
Yes.
Oh, my gracious.
Had his second little girl.
Yeah?
Yeah, a really beautiful little girl. And I got to color, too, with his oldest girl on Saturday night. And I learned something when you color with Hazen, you're going to color in rainbow colors. You have to color everything in rainbow.
Yeah.
But I got an A.
Nice.
She scored my coloring sheet, and I got an A.
Well, that's good.
A plus would have been nice, but an A, that's...
I was going to say, I would not complain about an A.
And as I told the table, that's about the first A I've ever gotten. So in school, A's were far and few in between. So to have Hazen give me an A was nice, but it was fun to color.
I remember when I was in, was it junior high or was high school? One of the two. I had a friend of mine who put a lot of work into a project, got an A, went to the teacher and kind of demanded an A+.
Ooh.
And the teacher knocked him down to an A-.
For asking?
Yes, for constantly badgering him about going to an A+. He ended up with an A, but I thought I'll never forget that. That was fun watching the two of them go back and forth.
Well, I think Hazen
for
kinda
just a
gave me the
plus.
look. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for that plus, but Hazen, she did not award a plus, but she did award an A, which I was very thrilled about.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she does A pluses. Some teachers just don't do, A plus.
Yes, right.
So anyway, that was fun. So it's Zach's birthday today. He's 40. We have a song lined up for him. He is celebrating, and if you're having a birthday today, you're celebrating with some pretty good folks here. Michael Jordan. Michael B. Jordan is 39, an actor, started as a teen actor before playing Apollo Creed's son in the Creed films. And he's really rolling right now. He's starring role in the film Sinners, for which he just received an Oscar nomination, and that film has received a lot of nominations. And if you watch it, get ready. It's going to be a little bit different twist on it.
Oh,
So get ready.
all right.
Also today, Joe Pesci, I should say, is 83. Great roles in films like My Cousin Vinny, which is really good, Goodfellas, and Raging Bull, Home Alone, and Casino, all huge films that he's played in. And Charlie Day is 50 today. He's best known for producing and starring in the sitcom It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and broke ground in the Horrible Bosses movies. And last but not least, Carole King. Carole King is 84 today, and she is still performing. Her big album, Tapestry, remained on the charts for more than 6 years when she released that, and she is 84 years young today. Carole King, happy birthday to you.
Stayed in bed
All right, had a couple things going on there, so I'll get that corrected. My apologies. We're going to play the game here in just a little bit. And speaking of games, we will be giving away a $25 gift card to Mills Hardware and Feed in Arnold today. So be sure and listen to the breakfast show. We'll be doing that later on in the show. So $25 shopping spree there will be a lot of fun. They have a lot of good things there. So
You can get everything there.
everything and anything.
Yes, pretty much.
Tools to feed to fencing, you name it. And we'll be giving that $25 gift card away in honor of our Love Local promotion, which continues here in this month of February. I want to talk a little bit about something very important, and I think most of you have lived around here long enough that you know that when it's going to be record-setting temperatures in February, which is going to be unreal today, it's going to be really warm, but unfortunately with that warm weather is going to be some pretty significant winds. So the red flag goes up at 9 o'clock this morning for fire danger. And we've already had one grass fire just south of Ansley recently that took 200 acres and got near 2 homes. So be aware out there that today is going to be an especially dangerous fire hazard day with temperatures in the 70s.
Crazy.
With I wouldn't say high winds, but significant winds. So be careful out there. All right, let's take a look at those school lunch menus real quick and see what we're having for lunch today at our area schools. At Cozad today, it's chicken Alfredo with Italian bread and cauliflower. They're also having jalapeno popper grilled cheese. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, always an option. And the daily pizza slice is there for you with cauliflower on the side at Cozad.
Let's see. At Ansley today, looks like the kids get to stay, stay home for lunch today, but mom and dad have to go to school, it looks like. Parent-teacher conference at Ansley. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
Oh, boy. Same situation at Litchfield today.
All right, let's go to Ann Semmelmyrna next. Made fresh goulash with garlic breadstick, popcorn chicken with garlic breadstick, and Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter on the menu at Ann Semmelmyrna.
And let me get this one here. Do that one last. Thedford schools today, beef and noodles and mashed potatoes.
Callaway today, sweet and sour chicken at Callaway.
At Gothenburg, made fresh goulash with garlic breadstick, popcorn chicken with garlic breadstick. Grill Station combo features the crispy chicken sandwich basket, made fresh pepperoni pizza, fresh baked combo subs, fruit yogurt and cheese platter, Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter, and Make It Fresh Salad Station features the crispy chicken with flatbread today.
Arnold School, chicken patty on a bun at Arnold.
At Arcadia, it's Hamburger Helper Day.
All right, Sargent today, burrito or enchilada with lettuce, cheese, and salsa, corn, fruit cup, and milk at Sargent School.
At the Prairie Pioneer Center today, it's sausage gravy over biscuits, green beans, and fruit. Call them at 872-6121. You can call them and let them know you're bringing a guest if you're a regular visitor. You can also call that number, 872-6121, to set up home delivery of those meals to your house. And also want to remind you that they're going to have a Community Sunday roast beef dinner on February 15th. That would be February 15th, the day after Valentine, which would mean that's on a Sunday, I believe.
This coming Sunday.
Serving hours from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. A free will donation will be accepted, and everyone is welcome, but they would like to know if you're coming. So call them at that same number, 872-6121, the Prairie Pioneer Center at 1314 South B Street. And they would love to hear from you and love to have a full house for that roast beef dinner on Sunday. All right, let's play the game.
All right, asking questions that kind of center around Valentine's Day, which is coming up this weekend. On Valentine's Day, 1876, this inventor formally applied for and later received a patent on the very first telephone. Who was it? Was it Nikola Tesla, Alexander Graham Bell, Benjamin Franklin, or Elisha Gray? On Valentine's Day, 1876, this inventor formally applied for and later received a patent on the very first telephone. Who was it? Nikola Tesla, Alexander Graham Bell, Ben Franklin, or Alicia Gray? If you know the answer, call us at 872-2801.
And what is our prize today?
I'll give away a breakfast sandwich to Howdy's today.
All right.
Your mornings sound better.
If you're driving in the car on the way to work, it just makes your day more enjoyable just listening to them.
The Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Just like technology and all of this talk about AI, the world of construction and home design is always evolving too. At Ansley Lumber and Supply, they are committed to having the very latest in materials as well as the tools you need to tackle the job. Wanting to get in on the barn-dominium craze? Well, Ansley Lumber and Supply has everything from the plans and framing to the windows, insulation, and shingle material you need. If your project is a little smaller than building a new home, they have what you need for those too. Ansley Lumber and Supply. Visit them on Main Street in Ansley.
Join us for dinner at the Bonfire Grill and Pub on Valentine's Day and be entered to win a $100 gift certificate to the Bonfire. We will be serving our regular menu as well as our features for the evening, which are a lobster tail served with Duchess potatoes and seasonal vegetables, and our prime rib served with Duchess potatoes, horseradish cream sauce, and Yorkshire pudding. Finish your dinner with our featured dessert, a perfectly torched baked Alaska. Call the Bonfire Grill today to reserve your table with us. See you on Valentine's Day.
And we have Linda on the line. Good morning, Linda. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, we're doing pretty darn good for a Monday, and especially after the Super Bowl Sunday. So let's see if we can get you something to eat.
All right, Linda, here's your question. On Valentine's Day, 1876, this inventor formally applied for and later received a patent on the very first telephone. Who was it? Nikola Tesla, Alexander Graham Bell, Ben Franklin, or Alicia Gray?
Alexander Graham Bell.
Of course it was. And because you answered correctly, we'll put your name on a certificate that'll get you a free breakfast sandwich at Howdy's here in Broken Bow. So just swing on into the station when you can, and we'll have your certificate ready for you.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Linda.
Bye.
Bye. 10 minutes before the hour, so we're going to play that song for Zach Briggs on his 40th birthday, which is today. And I believe Zach is a Dave Matthews fan, so here we go.
Sounded so good.
In the mornings, we don't have to fight over the radio because it's one station.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
Recover your health. If you are suffering from an illness, surgery, or injury, Team Physical Therapy can get you back on your feet again with today's most advanced physical therapy treatments. 872-5111. Our highly trained physical therapists evaluate and treat a wide range of physical conditions. Team Physical Therapy is committed to a timely and effective recovery for each of our patients. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
Grocery cart specials with Brent Apperson.
All right, here we go. Here's what's in the ad that breaks today and runs through February 15th. And we'll start in the meat department like we always do. Fresh 85% lean ground round is $5.48 a pound. Center cut boneless pork loins are $1.98 a pound. Ribeye steak $18.98 a pound. Lean and tender pork cutlets are $2.68 a pound. 2.5 pound bag Best Choice all natural boneless skinless chicken breast fillets are $7.98. Fresh frozen Best Buy bone-in whole chicken fryers are $1.88 a pound. Some of the other things in the ad this week: Daly's smoked sliced bacon, $6.98. Fairberry red hot dogs, the 12-ounce packages, are $3.98. Oscar Mayer sliced lunch meat, $5.48. And for the guys who will be covering wrestling coming up later in the week, Oscar Mayer chopped ham or smoked turkey is $3.98 on sale.
Fantastic.
All right, I knew David liked that one. Fast Fixin' breaded chicken is $4.48. Highland Cottage cheese is on sale. Get 2 for $6. David's Dell bagels are 2 for $4. Dannon Oikos yogurt, 5 for $6. Minute Maid light lemonade, 2 for $5. Bay's English muffins are $3.48 for the package. Kemp's orange juice on sale for $4.98. Kraft shredded cheese, $6.98 for the 24-ounce package. Some of the other things that are listed in this week's ad. Oh, here you go. Village Pie Maker pies are on sale for $13.48. Ream's egg noodles are 2 for $7. Pepperidge Farms garlic bread, $3.48. Best Choice frozen skillet meals are $3.98. Best Choice frozen orange juice, $2.98 for the can. Banquet family size entrees, 2 for $7. And Marie Callender's family size lasagna, $14.98. Other grocery savings this week: Frito-Lay, Frito-Lay Ruffles, 2 for $7. Frito-Lay Cheetos are $3.98. Village Hearth Cottage White Bread loaves are on sale for $3.38. Nabisco Premium Saltine Crackers are $3.48. Famous Dave's Barbecue Sauce, $3.48 for the bottle. And get a Famous Dave pickle to go along with it. Famous Dave's pickles are $3.78 for the jar. Nabisco Chips Ahoy or Belvita crackers and snacks are $3.93. Betty Crocker frosting, cake, or brownie mixes, 2 for $3. Hunt's Squeeze ketchup, get 4 for $5. Hunt's pasta sauce, 4 for $5. Moving to the produce section, red or green seedless grapes are $2.48 a pound. 3-pound bag of Michigan apples are $3.98. Fresh green cabbage, 68 cents a pound. Dole sweet pineapples are 2 for $6. The 9-ounce bag of Dole Hearts of Romaine lettuce, 2 for $5. Large size lemons get 2 for $1. Fresh asparagus, $2.98 a pound. Idaho baking potatoes are 48 cents a pound. Fresh sweet onions are 98 cents a pound. And sweet and juicy mini watermelons are $4.98 each. Other store-wide savings this week: Best Choice granulated sugar, the 10-pound bag, $6.98. Bumblebee oysters, 8-ounce cans, are $3.28. Kellogg's Pop-Tarts, the 8-count package, $1.98. American Beauty lasagna, $1.98. Pompeian olive oil, the bottles are on sale for $12.98. Jif peanut butter, $3.98. Smucker's strawberry jam, 32-ounce jars, $3.98. Heinz Squeeze yellow mustard, 20-ounce squeeze bottles are $2.48. McCormick taco seasoning packets are 78 cents each. Red Gold Sloppy Joe sauce cans are on sale for $1.18. Texas Toast croutons, $1.98. And Best Choice vegetable or canola oil, 32-ounce containers, are 2 for $5. In the deli this week, sliced to order Kretschmar mesquite smoked turkey, $8.98 a pound. Sliced to order Kretschmar pepper jack cheese is $6.98 a pound. And those are some of the specials you're going to find this week at the grocery cart in Broken Bow.
OWT, one person was killed and 5 more were sent to the hospital after a crash near Scribner on Friday night. According to a release from the Dodge County Sheriff's Office, the crash happened at the intersection of Highway 275 and 91, 2 miles north of Scribner. DCSO says an investigation found that a Subaru was heading west on Highway 91 when it failed to stop at the stop sign on Highway 275. The Subaru was then struck by a Buick heading south, and both of the vehicles then hit a Chevrolet. The driver of the Subaru was transported to the hospital and died of their injuries. The Subaru also had another adult passenger and 3 additional juvenile passengers, all of which were taken to area hospitals. The driver of the Buick was hospitalized with minor injuries, and the occupants of the Chevrolet were not injured. DCSO says the crash remains under investigation. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Seattle Seahawks won the Super Bowl against New England tonight, 29-13. Game MVP Kenneth Walker, 27 carries, 135 yards rushing, the first running back to be Super Bowl MVP since 1998. Jason Myers with a game record 5 for 5 on field goals. The lead was 9-0 at the half, 19-0 Seahawks early in the fourth. 29-7 with 2.5 minutes to go. 29-13 the final in a game dominated by the Seattle defense. Drake May was sacked 6 times. He had 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions and a fumble in the loss. In the NBA, the Clippers got 41 points from Kawhi Leonard and won at Minnesota 115-96. At the Winter Olympics, American Breezy Johnson took the gold in the women's downhill. Lindsey Vonn suffered a broken leg on a fall, and the U.S. won the team figure skating gold, beating Japan 69 points to 68.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. A red flag warning begins at 9 a.m. today and remains in effect until 6 p.m. tonight. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times today, with daytime highs approaching 77. Westerly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Lows level off around 27. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies expected. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
They grow up so fast, and soon enough they're off to college. But as time goes by, the cost of tuition continues to rise. You know that college is important, but the expenses may seem out of reach. Edward Jones can help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tim McCaslin.
And I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Janet Lawhorn. Let's work together to help you tackle growing college expenses. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to schedule an appointment. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
It is 8:05. Let's go outside and find out what it really feels like with Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it like out there?
Well, it's beautiful actually this morning with 42 degrees outside under a mostly cloudy sky. Now, a little bit earlier, the winds were 5 to 10 out of the west-southwest, but I do not feel a breeze whatsoever. Barometric pressure at 29.95, humidity 43%. No rain or snow in the last 24 hours with 1/100th of precipitation for the month. A high yesterday of 69 and an overnight low of 30.
All right, Jack, thank you very much. Of course, the fire danger is very high today. Red flag goes up at 9 o'clock. Winds are expected to pick up, so we'll want to watch that today.
Yep.
And it sounds like you might have slept a little close to the barn door, so, you know.
Yeah, no, I kind of got a little bit sickness over the weekend, and then cheering at the Super Bowl last night probably didn't help my voice whatsoever, so.
Did you get crazy?
You know, a little bit of yelling, but not crazy.
So who were you yelling at or yelling for?
I was
who
yelling
were you cheering
for the Seahawks.
Oh, you became a Seahawks fan.
Yep,
okay.
just for the Super Bowl.
I see.
Neither one of my teams were in the Super Bowl this year, so.
Yeah.
Neither one of your teams. You have more than one?
I shouldn't say neither one of my teams. My team didn't get in the Super Bowl this year.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Okay. Did you see the streaker?
No, I did not.
They don't show them anymore on TV, but when they was standing around there for a while, it was the streaker.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I did see an overhead shot on social media of them chasing him down.
That wasn't you. You weren't there, were you, Jack?
No,
Streaker?
No.
Oh, we thought maybe that's why you were feeling a little bit under the
That's
weather
how you caught
today.
a cold.
No.
Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome.
Yeah, the streaker for the 6th year in a row made his appearance. Or I guess it was a guy. I don't know.
The video I saw on social media looked like one of the New England Patriots defensive backs maybe helped out a little bit in chasing him down.
Well, this is not our writing here, folks, but it does say, and I had to kind of chuckle here, the Patriots could have used the streaker last night who seemed to have rushed for more yards than they did.
Ooh, ouch.
Ouch. That kind of hurts, doesn't it? All right, we've got guests coming in from the Broken Bow Area Rotary, and I think there's 3 coming in. So stay tuned. We'll get set up for that.
Listeners, stop in and say, I heard it on the radio, let's stitch something beautiful, and receive a free fat quarter. Stitched by Jessie Rose in Taylor. Visit stitchedbyjessierose.com or call 708-2796.
It's 11 past the hour of 8 o'clock. You're listening to The Breakfast Show on a Monday. We appreciate you again this morning. And we have 3 guests in from the Broken Bow Area Rotary. And we'll start with Deb McCaslin, and maybe you can introduce, I know the young lady in the back.
Yeah, thanks for that, Dave.
Well, you brought one, at least, you brought 2 special guests, but one we haven't met before, right, Deb?
That's absolutely correct. We had a, what you call a summit this weekend, which was really where we dive into everything Rotary, and it was just really cool. And one of our guest presenters was Patrick Harrison out of Austin, Texas, or New York, one of the two. I think he bops back and forth between the 2 locations. And then, of course, our Rotary president here, Colleen Gates, is here this morning.
Well, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for having us.
You bet. Patrick, you mentioned that you've been involved in some radio and TV, and by your voice, I would say that that's understandable. You sound like a radio guy.
I miss hanging out with the energy of radio. I started as an intern back in the 90s at, I guess it was Clear Channel, now it's iHeart, and we were just talking about how much fun that whole world was. And I was going to stay in it for my whole life, but then I got into film and TV. Mm-hmm. And just now I care a lot about Rotary and serving the world. And so I'm going to dedicate my life to trying to make sure we have peace in the world. That's the goal. So.
Well, good for you. We could use that.
We sure could, couldn't we?
Things are a little crazy right now, so any piece that we can put in place, we're all for that, no doubt.
Yeah, and thank you for what y'all do, because you're creating a space to share the great work that people are doing in communities, and I've heard wonderful things about what you do in the community, so thank you for that.
Well, thank you. Can we dive in a little deeper here? How did you get involved in Rotary, and how did it become so important to you?
So I moved back. So I am an Austinite born and raised, and I've lived in New York for many years. And I came back to Austin around 2013 to build a business in the music festival business and be with family. And I needed to know what's going on in the community. My father had been a Rotarian for years, but his club was awesome, but it wasn't my club. And so I was like, oh, I don't get Rotary. Well, I went to my lawyer's office, and she said, hey, why don't you come visit my club? The minute I walked into that club, I said, I found my people. Rotary is about integrity. Rotary is about doing what you say you're going to do. And when I got involved, I immediately got into the public image aspect of Rotary, making sure people know the good work we do in the world. And so since then, I've sort of been on the journey, and I travel all over the country. I'm blessed to meet Rotarians everywhere. Different walks of life, but everyone has a common goal, and that is to make sure their community is better where they left it, and that kids don't starve, and people have peace and education and clean water. And we are truly the largest non-government organization in the world that actually has a plan for peace, and I believe that. And so my why is that I know that every single time I spend an hour with this organization, I know I can transform a life somewhere in the world. So I'm hooked. I'm hooked for life.
We're glad that you are, because it sounds like you're adamant about it, very dedicated to it. So that's great. That's great. And so you travel around like you did and stop here and speak at different events?
Yeah, so I'm part of a regional team in Rotary. So our region goes from Thunder Bay, Canada, all the way down to the tip of Mexico and Texas, so straight down the middle of the country. And so Broken Bow and all of Nebraska is a part of that region. And I have to say, this is an incredible district that does, the work that Rotarians do in Nebraska, the impact you guys are making, is incredible. I got a special tour with my friend Scott and Kearney, and they showed me all the impact they're making in that community. Broken Bow, Deb took me all around yesterday and showed me the incredible work that Rotarians are doing in this region. I have to tell you, I guess I'm the focus group for sometimes when I go inside of a district and they go, are we doing good? And I'm like, you're doing incredible work. So my team, I have team members all over the country from Minnesota all the way down to Texas, and I just love to go back and share the great work that people are doing. So,
wow, it's a great story, Deb.
Oh, this is not a paid announcement.
No,
I would just like clarify
we don't get paid
that.
for this.
Gosh, it was probably great to get inspired through the weekend this way, and then get to know Patrick a little better as well.
It was just I thought it was a real fun weekend.
It was, and it was very inspiring. I even went home and talked to my daughter about it, and she went and looked up near where she lives and seen what district and what clubs there were there.
That's awesome.
One of the coolest stories that came out of Saturday was there was one wife who brought her husband for the day. And she's been in Rotary for a while, and he has not been. And at the end of the day, he came up and he goes, I am so impressed. I didn't realize that my wife was part of something so big. And he says, I just am. So he left the building on Saturday going, I am so proud of her. It was just like really cool. Yeah. We may get another Rotarian.
You might get another one. Huh?
We're hoping so.
All right, now this is small market radio, Patrick. So I'm going to do something that maybe you wouldn't see in an iHeart station. I'm going to get up. I'm going to leave the microphone, turn it over to my co-host Brant here, and I'm going to adjust the camera so we're not cutting your head off here.
Hey, I love that. I love that. It's live radio. I love it.
So I guess my question would be, what was your message that you presented over the weekend? Was it kind of what you've already talked about, or what were some of the things that you shared with the group over the weekend?
Yeah, thanks for the question. So it was a little bit of an internal message that public image is everything. It's how you feel when you walk in a room. Are you welcome? Do you have a great vibe? Do you get inspired? Not only from an internal aspect of Rotarians, but if someone from the community sees a project, gets involved in a fundraiser, how do they feel when they walk out the door? We want to make sure that everybody that's involved in Rotary understands our purpose, that we are non-political. We are non-religious, so it really genuinely does not, we don't get into that part of the world. And that, I think, is a power for us, that we are able to reach across an aisle, break bread with someone, and actually change someone's life with action. And we are people of action. So a lot of inspiration for internal Rotarians, but like Deb said, we had Ryan there, who really, I don't think, had a clue what was going on with Rotary, and he walked up and said, because of today, now I get it. Mm-hmm. And so I really hope that all the listeners out there, I know that our communities across this country, it doesn't matter who you voted for, we're struggling, we're hurting. We want to connect again. We want to come back together. People are angry and all the noise out there. If you're looking for somewhere where you know you can make a difference, Rotary is the answer. Because again, we don't do politics and we don't do religion. We bring all people together. And I had the honor a couple years back to host an international peace conference for Rotary International. And there was a woman named Julia Rogue there who specialized in polarization. And she said that Rotary is the answer because we have to start learning how to break bread again and come to a common goal and work together. And when we do that, all that other stuff sort of shuts down for a minute. And so I hope that message came across this weekend. Yeah. The feedback was strong, but I really, really hope that we can continue to be leaders that spread that message in our communities. And I believe we will not have a membership problem ever in Rotary. People will show up because they'll start to feel that when they come in to get involved. So.
Well, I would think, Patrick, right now that oasis that you're talking about would be more inviting than ever with all the noise that you're talking about out there right now. It's frustrating and it's confusing and it does detour progress, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it doesn't feel intuitive to our humanity. Like we are supposed to come together. We're supposed to work together. So we find that when we spread this message from Minneapolis all the way down to Houston, Texas, from Thunder Bay, Canada, Chicago to Broken Bow, the eyes light up. And they go, that's right. That's our answer. And so people that come and we actually, because I always tell Rotarians this, so this is an important message for any business owner. We can sell anything, but you have to provide what you're selling. And so as long as we provide that space where everyone is welcome to come and serve, I have no doubt that we as an organization and as a community will bring peace to communities all over the world. We're in over 200 plus countries around the planet. A lot of people don't know that. We have more...
we're in more countries than the UN.
Exactly. And we were instrumental in the Charter of the United Nations. Now, take away the politics of that. We're not talking about the politics and the infighting. We're talking about the countless millions of lives that have been saved because the incredible partnerships that Rotary has with UNICEF and countries around the world. There are stories where the Taliban would put their guns down when Marines would Marines and Taliban would be fighting, and they would put their guns down because Rotarians are walking through villages to do the work. That's powerful, and I just want everyone in America to know that. I want everyone in Nebraska to know that because we're here to serve, and we're welcoming you to come join us. So,
wow. Thanks a lot.
I'm getting inspired.
Oh, that's
I can fix that. I can fix
Yeah,
that.
Deb has the answer.
Deb can really sell raffle tickets, and
she can. She's a rock star.
Yeah, she's dedicated as well. Colleen, as a president's got to be real thrilled to have this kind of a meeting.
Oh, it was, like he said, it was so inspiring. It was just wonderful to be there. You walked out that day and you just felt great about what you were involved in, and how you were actually helping not only your community, which we do, but all the way around the world. And you feel good about when you donate to the Rotary Foundation, because so much they take as little as possible for road overhead. They're 4 stars. They're just wonderful. So you just felt great in every way, every aspect as you left that day.
All right, very good. Deb, there are other things that you wanted to cover here today?
Well, one thing is in 2 weeks, we have a pancake feed coming up in partnership with the team that's trying to raise money for the inclusive playground.
Okay.
And so that will be the 22nd at the municipal building starting at noon. And we've got some really cool things up for a silent auction.
Mm-hmm.
So please put that on your calendar and plan to have lunch with us that day.
I'm glad you brought that up. Went for a walk yesterday and went by the North Park school, and of course reminded me that we haven't been talking very much about the inclusive playground here lately on the air since this summer. And so I'm glad to hear that you're firing that back up again.
Absolutely, and we've got quite a ways to go, but we've made a lot of headroom.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you look at that little tiny playground, you realize that there are 495 kids out there. It's we need to do something, and we need a playground that's welcoming to all children.
Yes,
that's so important.
It really is.
Patrick, did you in the playground that you played on when you went to school? Was it cement or was it like dirt with gravel in it?
Dirt with gravel.
Don't you think kids are tougher when you have dirt with gravel
Absolutely.
in it?
You got to get your hands dirty. You got to have dirt under your nails. Yeah, you got to.
And you have to have that one seesaw thing where the person that's down here would jump off.
Yeah, certainly.
And
We've
just
talked about
slam you
this
down.
before, and the ever famous monkey bars, where almost there would be one child or two child per year that would break their arm on the monkey bars.
I own that T-shirt.
I didn't like what is that thing where you get car sick? You
Merry-go-round.
where they would spin us and stuff. I didn't like that one, but I mean, you have to have a playground where all kids can join in. Deb showed me the plans yesterday, and that was awesome to see it in person. And I'm excited to see what happens. I'll come back next year and see some progress. That's awesome.
We're really absolutely honored to be able to partner with that committee. Colleen and I attend the meetings, and it's we love the partnership that's going on.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing.
Yeah,
it really is.
It really is.
Right. So, Colleen, any business that you want to talk about? You got meetings coming up or anything like that?
We have our normal meetings, the first and the third Wednesday of each month at the hospital, and everyone is welcome to join. Deb's going to be doing a presentation on the 4th of March on Guerrero. Her conference in Mexico, and so she's going to be doing that, and I'm going to miss that one. So
maybe they can video it for you.
Yeah, I might have to.
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of that, did you just get back a while back?
I did, and I have to tell you that to get home from Zimbabwe this time took me 46 hours just to get to Omaha. I started in a canoe, and it was followed by 5 plane rides.
Wow.
You have to really want to go where I go.
I guess so, and you can probably relate to that, Patrick.
Actually, I'm usually the person that can complain about travel, but not with Deb. Deb is, I hope I'm as amazing of a service-oriented person as you someday, because it's incredible to hear her stories. Yeah. I mean, I'm on 10 planes a month sometimes hopping around, but she's in canoes and ox carts, and like she beats me big time.
Guys, thanks for coming in. That was
Thank you
great.
so much.
Patrick, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet y'all, and thank you again. I mean this with all my heart. We need more people like y'all who open a space for people to share the great work they're doing in the community. The impact you guys are making is clear. So
appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
We'll take a quick time out with these words on The Breakfast Show.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Calling all cattlemen. We're Austrian Angus, and it's bull sale time. We invite you to our 25th annual production sale Wednesday, February 18th at 1 p.m. Outer Ranch, south of Ansley.
Selling will be 160 performance-tested, carcass-evaluated yearling Angus bulls.
Our bulls are big, growthy, and gentle. Also selling are 54 fancy registered yearling Angus heifers.
For more information and videos of this powerful offering, head on over to AustrianAngus.com.
Can't wait to see you at our ranch, Austrian Angus Ranch. Let's have a bull sale!
We are here for you, no matter where it works best to meet. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. We may have closed our Broken Bow office, but that doesn't mean Lori and I aren't ready to hit the road to meet where it's most convenient for you. Whether that's your home, conference rooms, coffee shops, or a picnic table in the park, we'll bring our competitive, trusted coverage to you. You can also come by our Callaway office Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. until 5, or Fridays, 7:30 a.m. till noon, or call 836-2201 and let's talk so we can go to work for you at Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency.
Dashie, and I believe that was on her own, but it sure sounded good. And, of course, they tour all the time, Tedeschi in trucks, and been playing 250 dates a year. It's fantastic. All right, it looks to me like there's a young man, kind of a dude, coming in. I'd call him a dude. He's kind of a country dude. Oh, he's looking to see who it would be.
You said young.
Oh, young guy, yeah. Have a chair, my friend. Sit down and relax. It's Monday. Just take a load off here early on. Whew. How you doing?
Better by the minute. How are you guys?
All right. Good.
Good.
Brian Palmer is here from Runza. So, did you watch the Super Bowl?
No.
It doesn't surprise me. You're kind of watch what you want to watch and don't want to watch it. You don't watch it.
Yeah, I was at work from 5 to 11 last night as well.
Oh, that had something to do with it.
But I don't know that it had been on my TV at home. If I was there, I love the college game.
Yeah.
More than the pro game.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, it's kind of becoming the same, you know.
Yeah, my love for the college game's dwindling, if you want to know.
Darn it. So you had to work the Super Bowl shift, huh?
Yep. Yeah. It was a lot of people were watching the Super Bowl because they weren't coming and seeing us at Runza last night.
Yeah. Makes it quiet.
I wouldn't have been either. I mean, it's snack night, get together with friends and family, and watch games. So,
Brian, I work for a guy who I respected very much, and I would do anything for him when I worked for him. And he told me right off the top, he said, "When you work here, Dave, I won't ask you to do anything that I wouldn't do myself."
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, man, I like this guy, and we did a lot of things together that I didn't think as a owner he really had to do, but it was a great lesson.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you're at. You work alongside your employees elbow to elbow, and when they aren't there, you do what they do, right?
Yeah. And it's been the way in that store since 2008, long before my arrival.
Yeah.
I still have people come in, ask if Kevin and Joyce are working that day, and if I'm doing my job, they don't have to be. Is kind of the way I see that as respect for them. But people are so accustomed to seeing their name on the front door and seeing them in the store, and that. There you have it.
Yeah.
So it's not anything that I'm doing different. It's something that I'm following a respected tradition of.
When you started at Runza as manager, you kind of told us when you first came into the studio here that you'd never done anything like that before. You come from a whole different walk of life as far as a career goes.
Oh, no, yeah. The no restaurant experience.
And then you went through the COVID season.
I came in right after.
Right after COVID.
Yep.
So it was difficult time to hire people.
Yeah.
That was a tough one. And then we went through the skyrocketing minimum wage changes that came during your period of time. So you went through some.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm getting at is nothing stays the same, right?
No. Minimum wage was $9.50 when I started here 5 short years ago.
Yeah.
And now it's $15.
15. And we sometimes
that percentage is. Yeah, I mean, if you do the math on that, that's a hike.
Is a hike, and anybody that's had a business and had employees know that it's the most valuable thing you have is good employees, but it's also one of the most expensive things in a business is the labor cost.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Absolutely.
So you've kind of went through some transitions.
Yeah. Well, no, I came into it when it was just bad.
Yeah, you did.
There's no transitioning.
No, you didn't really. Yeah, right.
So
right.
No, I don't. There's been a few times in my short tenure here that I've looked at the schedule and went, I don't think I need to do any interviews right now.
That's unusual.
It's been very few times.
Yeah.
And probably should have done them at that time too, because things change. You know, we have people that move on. This is, there's just a variety of different reasons that people leave any job. and some are for advancement, some are for unsatisfaction of the job. There's just a bunch of different reasons, and so we always want to keep that hopper full.
But you also, excuse me, you also see faces that have been there a long time, which in the restaurant business tells you something.
Yeah, I think right now I think it's six employees that have been there longer than I have been.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that talks big right there.
Yep, and a couple of them at 10+ years.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's great.
Twice as long as I've been there.
So I was kind of digging into your journey through Runza and the employee side of it. Now I'm going to turn things over to Brent Apperson because he is crazy about food. He really likes food.
Is this an investigative, like?
Yeah, you're not being interviewed. You're being interrogated.
You guys writing a book on me?
Yes, it's going to be a paperback, but it's going to be pretty thick.
I wouldn't plan on selling a lot of copies of that.
No.
Mr. Asperson, what can I do for you this morning?
Well, I guess my first food question would be, where do we stand on the Italian Runza?
They're hot and ready to roll at 10:30 this morning.
All right, so they're still an item.
You have them for one more week.
One more week. Okay.
You have them through this coming Sunday, the 15th.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I haven't gotten one yet, and oh man, they are so good.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I didn't think I had missed the window of opportunity, but
you did.
That was going to be my main question.
You didn't. It's a 2-week promotion. Okay. The Italian runs a 2-week deal, so we started it on the second run and run through the 15th. So that'll be. It's a short window on a specialty sandwich. It's a really good runza.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that I would say makes the reason we probably do it on a pretty short run is it's a little more complicated than any of the other things that we do there for specialty items.
Mm-hmm.
Whether we do a specialty burger or specialty runza, it all starts with the same patty or an original runza, and we add ingredients to that. And what's different about this is that we have to make our own filling, like a completely different filling. Our traditional runzas all start with a combination of beef and steamed cabbage, onions, and then our spices, seasonings, things like that. This has its own recipe. It's black olives, mushrooms, marinara sauce, Italian sausage, hamburger. Mm-hmm. And so we have to make that as an entire big batch, turn everything in our store red with the tomato paste.
Yeah.
Or I said marinara, I mean tomato paste. So it's a little bit cumbersome, if you will, for a specialty item. So, but they are good.
Yeah,
yeah.
They are. I've had them before when the promotion goes on, and they are really good.
Last year we didn't get to even enjoy the whole promotion.
What happened?
Well, we did something crazy and we closed the store and remodeled.
Oh,
yeah.
Geez, that seems
that
like
was
a long time ago. Yeah,
it was. It was just a year ago now, but yeah, and it actually happened to be during the Italian Runza promotion. Yeah. So
wow.
Yeah.
I like the remodel too. It's comfortable.
Thank you.
It's nice in there.
Yeah. What do you think?
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. It's great. So let's see. Where do we stand on some of the other things? I mean, we're still in the cinnamon roll. And chili season.
Yep.
Right?
Soup and cinnamon rolls will go through the end of March is what will happen there. Starting, I'd say, a week from this Wednesday, I believe. That Ash Wednesday? I think it is.
Look.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yes, it is.
What we'll have some other offerings that'll come onto the menu on Ash Wednesday, and then every Friday through Lent we'll have clam chowder as our second offering of soup instead of the chili. So we'll have chili and clam chowder, probably a better way to say that. And we're also doing a little bit different with our fish program this year.
Oh.
In the past, we'd done a really healthy fish fillet sandwich.
It was nice good. White, yeah.
Big,
yes.
Filling, good. We're not having that this year, and we'll have to see how this goes. But what we are getting is some pollock nuggets. So, similar to like our popcorn chicken, you'll be able to order it as a side of nuggets, fish nuggets.
Yeah.
Or we will add those to a wrap. So we'll have our wraps, we have the ranch wrap, buffalo wrap, BLT wrap. So there'll be another option of a wrap with the pollock bites that'll run daily all the way through Lent. So little different ways to get your fish into you.
Yeah.
Get your omegas.
I have some of those cut up pollock little squares in my freezer that I get from Alaska fishery. They'll ship them to you from Alaska, and pollock is really good that way. I like to bread them and fry them up like that, and it really does taste good.
And I would assume, I haven't seen them yet. They'll show up to the store here into this week on our next food order. But the one thing that I see with what we're doing when we pick ingredients or menu items for runs, our breading I think is always very important to the decision being made. We don't try to do a heavy, thick batter, breading, but more of a light so you can get to the goods type of stuff.
I love that because sometimes the breading it surrounds the fish and it's like, it's just not as good as if that lighter coating you get to the fish, right?
Yeah, I think like good comparison of that, like if you place it as mozzarella sticks, right?
Yeah.
Some of them, they've got so much breading on them that they've got to melt all the cheese inside and half of it disintegrates by the time they get it done.
Yeah.
Where a nice thin layer of breading lets you get to that cheese. And so, I like the lighter breading things that we do there for sure.
Should be tasty.
I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, should be
can't
good.
Wait to try it. So,
I had another question, but it left me, Brian. My Monday mind is not working as good as maybe Fridays.
Should I start coming in on Fridays?
Yeah.
I mean, would that help? Or
that's why we quit having staff meetings on Monday here. Because I'd look around the table and not everybody was all there, on a Monday. But maybe that question will pop up.
Yeah.
Maybe it won't. I don't know. It'll come to me.
There you go. Are there any other promotional items or anything on the menu that you wanted to talk about, Brian?
We have our salted caramel shake right now. We've for about the last year and a half now been running our three staples: the chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, and then mixing in a seasonal type of shake. So right now we're running on the salted caramel, which I think goes through at least the end of February, if not into March. So stay tuned on that. One thing that our customers here in Broken Bow do a really good job of, and I'd encourage more to do it, is I love you guys listen to me on the morning show, and that's great, but all this stuff's available at your fingertips with our app. We do have a really user-friendly app that our customers really latched onto. We have tracking data from all 91 stores, and we always sit in the top 10 or so of app scans. So it tells me our customers latch on. There's discounted items, there's free food, I think you get a cookie on your birthday. When we come out with the Italian Runza, I think there's a free Italian Runza. Go try it, And so pretty good app.
Yeah.
Pretty good app. Not a ton of emails. I have the app. I get an email telling me if some of my points are expiring. But it's not a hammer you home with an email every day type of thing, like a spam deal.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Which is the reason I don't get apps normally.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Same here. A lot of people are that way.
But it also keeps you up to date on some of the doings, some of the comings out. Look forward to this soon type of thing. So, yeah.
I did pop into my brain. It really wasn't the greatest question in the world, but I did get it back.
Good.
I thought this year might have been one of the warmest Temperature Tuesday campaigns that I could remember.
Yes.
We had one week that was 0, right?
One.
One.
Yep. And the other 3 weeks together wouldn't have still cost you $1 totaled up.
I
But
know,
yes, you are correct.
Well, we've talked about this with you, and Brent and I've talked about it before when we do Temperature Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know, if it's 0, you've told us this before, the line will be really long. If it's 5 degrees, it's not as long as 0. I mean, it's kind of crazy when you think about it.
I think this year we were 5 cents, 8 cents, 0 cents, and 11 maybe.
Yeah, something like that in the teens.
Yeah.
Crazy. I just thought
expensive.
human nature is a wonderful thing to study, isn't it?
Yeah. I have 2 kids with psychology degrees, so.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they use them to try and figure me out more than they do make money with them, but we'll see.
Well, good luck with that, right? All right. Anything else that you wanted to mention?
No, I don't have anything. So
okay.
Appreciate you guys having me in.
While you're here, fairground business, you rolling along with that as the president of the Ag Society?
Yeah, we had our winter ball there at the end of January. Well attended. We had a great time. Very, very smooth function all the way around for the board and hopefully for all of our patrons or donators or however you want to look at it. Very generous night of giving, not only for the fairgrounds, but a family here in town as well that was going through, is having some medical issues with a child. Community really got behind that.
Great. Got
about $9,000 put together for a family on about $1,000 worth of goods.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Very just about bring a tear to your eye if you're sitting in that room and seeing it happen. So, I don't know, there's something every day that reminds me that I moved to the right community for me. So
that sounds great. And plus the amount of money you raised for the family, then there was a nice amount of money raised for the Ag Society.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Too. So that they just keep giving, don't they?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
And we'll continue to put it to good use. So we are very close to hiring a general manager. We'll have some discussion on that actually at our board meeting this Thursday and taking the next step to growing our fairgrounds and our Ag Society. So, which in turn, I think benefits the whole community. The fair is the most important thing we do out there. It is our number one priority. The board that we have together right now is also very interested in keeping it busy the other 51 weeks a year and bringing commerce and traffic through our community. And so that's the goal we're working towards there.
Well, thanks for your service.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right. We're going to take a break, come back with more of The Breakfast Show. First, these words.
Cattle producers, AeroSeed is your one-stop shop for power fencing needs. AeroSeed has all the supplies, including high-tensile wire, posts, insulators, and energizers to build or replace a solar, electric, or battery-operated system. They offer products from Gallagher, the most practical, affordable, and dependable range of animal management systems on the market. Should anything ever go wrong with your Gallagher Energizer, you won't have to send it off somewhere to be repaired. Most often it can be repaired right at AeroSeed. Get your Gallagher power fence and supplies from AeroSeed on North 10th Avenue, Broken Bow. Love is in the air, but so are romance scams, where scammers online pretend to be your perfect match. Then they gain your trust and ask for money. They might claim to need help with an emergency, travel costs, or even investments. But the truth is, they are after your wallet, not your heart. Never send money or financial details to someone you haven't met in person. If in doubt, talk to your bank. Don't let a scam break your heart and your bank account. Stay smart, stay safe. This message brought to you by Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
Your partner checks your phone without asking. They get mad if you don't reply right away. They tell you who you can hang out with. That's control, not love. Healthy relationships respect your privacy and independence. Get support at Healing Hearts and Families. Contact our office at 308-872-2420. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Real love respects your boundaries, your voice, and your safety.
Perfect for learning sewing machine basics and going home with a completed project. The Quilting Shack in Broken Bow. Don't miss the updates flowing onto their Facebook page. Give them a follow.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-959-3388. That's 800-959-3388.
In Nebraska, honesty and integrity matter. These are the values local broadcasters live by. When others try to divide and mislead, you need a source you can trust that knows your hometown. Nebraska broadcasters aren't just the voices on your radio and faces on your screen. We're your neighbors, focused on improving the communities we call home, providing verified information you can trust. KCNI, KBBN, and the Nebraska Broadcasters Association, serving our community, committed to truth.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show on a Monday. Good to have you along. I want to talk a little bit about Circle V Stitching Post here in Broken Bow. If you're looking to put your logo or your name on shirts, hoodies, hats, pretty much anything, Velma at Circle V Stitching Post has you covered. She does custom leather jackets as well, personalized exactly to your specifications, how the student wants it, and she can take care of that for you. She can also order those leather jackets. Velma also creates a really special embroidered gift selection like throws for weddings, memorials, or those meaningful moments you want to remember. And be sure and ask about the cowhide coasters, rugs, and table runners, each one customized just for you. Support local and turn your ideas into something that you'll love. Give Velma a call at Circle V Stitching Post at 308-872-6173. Leave her a message. If she doesn't answer, she'll get right back to you.
Here's a job opportunity for you, a couple actually, through Power Solutions here in Broken Bow. They're growing, and they are looking for a reliable diesel shop support technician. You would be supporting their diesel mechanics with daily shop operations. This role is hands-on, essential to keeping the shop running smoothly. Mechanical experience with this job certainly a plus, but a strong work ethic, attention to detail, and willingness to learn matters the most. Also, they're looking for a parts manager. The role is hands-on, vital to their shop running smoothly. Computer skills are a must. Lifting is a requirement, too, probably lifting 50 to 100 pounds on average. There will be office time and time when you are on your feet getting and organizing parts. A willingness to help maintain and grow their parts department will be essential to the position. They offer competitive wages, vacation, health care benefits, and a retirement plan as all part of their package. So for more details or to apply, you can call 872-5524, or you can email office.powersolution@gmail.com.
Thanks, Brent. We'll stay with the job openings that are available out there. Marsh Law Office is seeking to add an office assistant to their team. The Marsh Law Office was established on simple principles: hard work, integrity, compassion, and excellence in their legal practice. And they provide the highest level of service to their clients, and they offer a career opportunity in a friendly, positive environment with part-time or full-time regular business hours and competitive pay, I should say. Experience is preferred, but will train the right person. They have a list of primary responsibilities. Work experience in the office setting is preferred, and if you have bookkeeping and office management, that you have done before, that's also a big plus for you. And you certainly will need to be an organized person with all the files and so forth that go through the office. Computer scanner, printing operation required, mobility within the office, and you must be able to lift some boxes and maneuver stairs on occasion. They'll train the right person, and you can send your resume and cover letter to office@nebraskafirm.com. All inquiries will remain confidential. All of this information and more is posted on sandhillsexpress.com.
Do you struggle with your hearing and think maybe you need hearing aids, but you worry about what they might cost? Well, Roxanne at Nebraska Land Hearing in Broken Bow works with any budget, and she wants you to know that hearing aids don't have to break the bank. Proudly serving the Broken Bow area from the same trusted location for over 10 years, Roxanne has been helping neighbors hear better without the hassle of long drives or big city prices. Roxanne has over 35 years of experience and has multiple Best of the Best awards. She offers top quality, state-of-the-art hearing technology, including rechargeable hearing aids. That's right, no more batteries to mess with. So give her a call today to set up your appointment, 308-384-3852. Schedule your appointment today for expert hometown care that fits your budget. The number again is 308-384-3852. Nebraska Land Hearing right here in Broken Bow inside the Broken Bow Chamber Building.
We'll take a quick time out, back with news right after these words.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Looking for a place where creativity, community, and quilting come together? Visit Stitched by Jessie Rose in Taylor, Nebraska, your hometown quilt shop for beautiful fabrics, kits, classes, and long-arm quilting services. This February, don't miss their Handy Quilter hands-on education event. Learn long-arm quilting with expert guidance, no machine required. And just for the radio listeners, stop in and say, I heard it on the radio, let's stitch something beautiful, and receive a free fat quarter. Stitched by Jessie Rose in Taylor. Visit stitchedbyjessierose.com or call 708-2796.
Hello, this is Carson Leapart with Breeding Bank. Want to simplify your life in 2026? Sign up for mobile or online banking with Breeding Bank to keep track of your accounts anywhere, anytime. At home, the gym, grocery store, day or night. Secure your banking and take control to deposit checks, transfer between accounts, view transactions, check balances, and set up automatic payments with Bill Pay. Ready to simplify your life? Download the app or visit BruningBank.com. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Valentine's Day is here, and Varney Pharmacy has sweet surprises for every age, from kids to adults. Find fun toys, thoughtful gifts, and even beautiful jewelry for that special someone, all at 20% off. Make it extra special with free gift wrapping that saves you time and adds a perfect touch. Stop in and browse the selection soon. Just remember, candy and cards aren't included in the discount. Shop Valentine's Day sales at Varney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
Listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. A second ransom deadline is just hours away in Nancy Guthrie's kidnapping. More than a week after she vanished, police are still looking for clues. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti is in Tucson.
CBS News has learned investigators are now canvassing nearby gas stations in an effort to track down any vehicle captured on surveillance cameras around the time Guthrie disappeared.
The Jeffrey Epstein scandal's rocking the U.S., UK, where police say they're assessing allegations. Former Prince Andrew sent confidential trade reports to the convicted sex offender. The BBC's Harry Farley.
The Prime Minister's official spokesperson saying that he is not resigning, although the very fact of having to make that clear, I think, tells you a little bit about the state of crisis that Downing Street is in.
Key player in the scandal will testify virtually before lawmakers on Capitol Hill. CBS's Nicole Killian.
Members of the House Oversight Committee expect Jeffrey Epstein associate Ghislaine Maxwell to plead the fifth.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Seattle Seahawks won the Super Bowl against New England tonight, 29-13. Game MVP Kenneth Walker, 27 carries, 135 yards rushing, the first running back to be Super Bowl MVP since 1998. Jason Myers with a game record 5 for 5 on field goals. The lead was 9-0 at the half, 19-0 Seahawks early in the fourth. 29-7 with 2.5 minutes to go. 29-13 the final in a game dominated by the Seattle defense. Drake May was sacked 6 times. He had 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions and a fumble in the loss. In the NBA, the Clippers got 41 points from Kawhi Leonard and won at Minnesota 115-96. At the Winter Olympics, American Breezy Johnson took the gold in the women's downhill. Lindsey Vonn suffered a broken leg on a fall, and the U.S. won the team figure skating gold, beating Japan 69 points to 68.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. A red flag warning begins at 9 a.m. today and remains in effect until 6 p.m. tonight. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times today, with daytime highs approaching 77. Westerly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Lows level off around 27. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies expected. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Whether for a project in your own home or to prepare for the job site, RTA's Hardware is your local hardware connection so you can tackle the job. Visit them in Broken Bow for tools, hardware, paint, lawn and garden, grilling, recreation, and seasonal items. Thank you for shopping local at RTA's Hardware.
46 degrees outside. Sun is working its way through those clouds out there. Barometric pressure is falling at 2970. Make that 2993. Winds picking up now out of the west-southwest at 5 to 10. And the humidity right now is only at 44%. So that humidity is going to get lower and lower today. The winds are going to pick up. Temperatures are going to be record-breaking highs today. So the fire danger index, red flag, is up right now already this morning for increased chances of fire out there. So we'll want to keep that in mind. Yesterday's high was a beautiful 69 with an overnight low of 30. Sunset today at 6:05. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:39. 1/100th of an inch precipitation recorded so far this month. We only had 1/1300, I believe it was, in the month of December. So again, we can't stress enough how dangerous it is out there with that fire danger index going to be up there in the red zone today. 46, mostly cloudy. We'll be right back with our final guest of the show. Stay tuned.
Throughout the growing season, you're tasked with making tough choices, starting with the seed, reading all that trial data. And when you do plant that smart decision, how you'll protect it, well, that's an easy choice. The soybean herbicide portfolio from Corteva Agriscience. With products like Inversa herbicide, you'll complement your Enlist system with residual protection. Tackle the season's toughest weed challenges. See how a program approach can help you protect every acre at soyherbicides.corteva.us.
Farming comes with trade-offs. An extra pass means dinner in the cab. An early morning becomes a late night. Unnecessary restrictions turn into headaches. But when you make Enlist herbicides the foundation of your herbicide program, the trade-offs will be in your favor. Effective weed control that's ready to work when you are. Flexible tank mix options and neighbor-friendly applications, all without the need to jump through hoops. See what you'll gain with America's most trusted herbicide system protecting your Enlist E3 soybean fields at Enlist.com.
9:07, working on 9:08. Want to remind you before we close the show today, we'll be giving you a chance to win a $25 gift card in honor of the Loved Local promotion to Mills Hardware and Feed in Arnold. So be sure and stay with us. Up next, we're going to talk real estate, homes for sale. And we have an expert in the studio. Mo is here from Ideal Realty, LLC. Mo, how you doing?
Great. How are you?
We're good. We're good. You're very chipper for a Monday on a Super Bowl Monday.
Beautiful day.
Yeah.
Oh, and I even stayed up and watched it.
Did you?
Well, okay. I might have dozed off at the first quarter.
Oh, you dozed off at the beginning.
I did. I painted ceilings.
Oh,
well, that sounds
that
like
can make
fun.
you
Yesterday.
doze.
So I was tired.
Yeah.
I can only do so much.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens, isn't
right? I know myself. I was like, okay, we're going to get this far, and I don't have to stop. So I thought, I'm good, and I dozed off that first quarter. So I think I missed a couple commercials. I don't think I missed much of a game.
It wasn't real exciting because it was kind of a defensive thing, but yeah.
It was. Oh, yeah, great defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good commercials.
Pretty good. We were talking just a moment ago about all the new AI commercials, of course, where they can make movie stars look like they're 30 again.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm this close to being a boomer, so AI scares me, obviously.
Yeah.
Scares all of us old people.
It's a little creepy, isn't it?
Well, I just know I'm going to be one of them old people that get suckered. Give me 20 years. I'm going to be giving somebody all my money. I don't know.
I doubt it, Mo.
I'm worried about it. I tell my kids, you got to watch me.
Yeah.
Don't open any emails.
You never know. You think you don't, but look at the people you know.
Well,
that have gotten schnookered.
Well, and we have our local banks coming in all the time talking about you need to do this to be safe. So
and they're very very good about that. They are. What was your favorite commercial?
I don't know if I really had one, Mo. I was waiting for a real home run hit, and I just never did really.
What'd you think, Brett?
I enjoyed the Dunkin' Donuts one.
I did too.
With Ben Affleck and Jason Alexander and
and Tom Brady at the end. Come on.
Yes, Tom Brady at the end.
That was pretty good.
That was, I think, where they mixed in the AI and made everybody look young. I like Ted Danson. And his appearance in that. My favorite one, for me personally, I enjoyed the Xfinity ad that got Jurassic Park back up and running.
That was good.
And saved Jurassic Park. I thought that was awesome.
I forgot about that one. That was good.
That was probably my personal favorite.
That one was good.
Yeah,
I liked the Budweiser one, but of course you saw it before the Super Bowl. They did it very
with the Clydesdale and the Eagle.
That was pretty. That was to me a goosebump one. But the tight ends, that was my favorite.
Yeah,
informative, and all of those famous tight ends. And then when you find out what it's about, you're like, that's pretty funny. That is, and how they unclench at the end. I'm like, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And very informative, a very good message.
Yeah, good message. It was. All in all, they were good. I must have missed a few because I didn't. The Budweiser one I thought was cool. I thought, oh, that's kind of their typical thing. But then when they showed the live eagle on top of the horse at the stadium.
Yes.
It's real.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Me neither.
That was very good. It was, all in all, I think it was all good.
Yeah.
I think everybody, doesn't matter which halftime show you watched, it was all good. You got some entertainment in it. And
Brent and his wife, Shelley, they just went and did dishes at halftime, so they wouldn't have to do them today.
We paid attention. To see, Brent just paid attention to see when the second half was going to start.
There you go.
But we were really thankful this morning that we did that because there were no dirty dishes. So it was great.
Well, there you go. Yeah. There you go.
Fresh start for a Monday.
Fresh start for a Monday. Yeah. It was.
Mo.
Yes.
You've been selling a lot of houses, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But you probably need some more.
Business is booming. It's the weather, which you were just saying how dry it is. And, of course, that all scares us, too. I'm still waiting for this 10 feet of snow that we're supposed to get. But since the weather has been so nice, we have been listing. This is comparable to COVID. At COVID, it never stopped because of the interest rates.
Mm-hmm.
Now, interest rates aren't as low, obviously, as they were. However, they did come down a tiny bit. And it has been so nice out that people are still looking and people are still listing. So, yeah, I was scrolling through my website as I got here and I went, oops, I got a few to talk about.
Okay.
And then I do have at least 3 more. I do have a sign listing just did last Thursday, and then 2 or 3 more coming up. So make sure to look at the website. But I did want to talk about 1145 South F Street in you guys' neighborhood. 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom. It's brick home, corner lot. Listed at $275,900, but it's got a lot of room. Woodwork. If you like beautiful woodwork, it's got a beautiful woodwork, updated kitchens, updated bathrooms. One of the bedrooms upstairs has got a really cool, if you have kids, it's got a really cool area off the bedroom. It's kind of its own little separate playroom area that they had. I think it's part of attic area. Very cool. Full basement. It's just very well done. Fenced in yard. We're just, waiting for more buyers that are qualified in that in that price range. But that one is one of our newer listings. And then I listed one that I do have a listing on is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom on the main level, also wood floor upstairs, and in the basement's got another nice big bedroom. They had remodeled the basement. Big bedroom, a lot of closet space, your laundry, another bathrooms down there, family room, 1-stall detached garage. And that one's listed at $135. It'll be on the website soon. Don't even have a sign in the yard. Off the top of my head, I can't even give you the address. So now you're going to have to go to my website and look.
Yeah, and the number that sticks in some of us' head is the 135.
Correct.
Because that's something that a lot of different people can consider.
Yes. And the ones that I do have coming on, I have one that's going to be comparable to this one. I think we're just over 200s, 225, somewhere in there. And the other one's going to be at 125. So we've got different ranges coming up.
Mm-hmm. You know, those prices are reasonable considering that I don't know if you can build a house of any size anymore for, what, less than $250 maybe? Is that?
Yeah, you can't even touch $250 anymore. It's especially if you want to have a basement.
Yeah, have that space.
You know, if you want to have a basement, they have gotten kind of pricey to put basements in, you know, slap on grade. I don't know. You know, those ones in Ansley years ago, that first one that Rayfeld's bought was about $225 slap on grade.
Yeah. No basement.
And that was a few years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're not going to be able to do it now. I mean, $500,000's a house.
Yeah. Well, gosh, look what cement costs.
Right?
Right, materials. So
yeah. And labor's not cheap, and you know, you got those subcontractors, electricians. Oof.
Yeah, them electricians.
A lot of money.
They're the worst.
A lot of money.
They're the worst kind, those electricians.
Oh,
You're married to one, aren't you?
You know, they get inspected, so they think they're special. I don't know.
Well, in other words, a home that has been lived in and is for sale might be more reasonable than building one.
There you go, Dave. That's a deal.
Okay.
It's a deal to come into Ideal Realty and buy yourself a home.
Yeah. And not that if you can make it happen, building a new home is great.
Correct. We have the lots
right
up at Eagle Crest. They're only $10,000 for a lot. And, you know, yeah, if you have the ability and you want to build, absolutely. We've got the nice lots to build on.
Yeah, yeah. So people out there thinking about selling with this weather holding, and I think nowadays our extended forecasts are pretty accurate for the most part. And you go, well, if you're going to put it up for sale, or maybe you're sold it and you're wanting to move with the weather we've been having, knock on wood,
right.
You can plan to move in 2-3 days and find a window, right?
Yeah, I mean I think that's why they're going. Yeah. Everybody's like, well, I can still move. It's not snowing.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to move when it's snowing. And like I said, I think I was on here in the fall telling you I was going to be bored this winter because Farmer's Almanac said we're going to have all this snow, and it's been nothing but. Listing and selling, and which is fantastic, and it's good for the community. People have been able to, to get their houses sold when they need to, or upgrade or downgrade. Downsize. I shouldn't say downgrade, downsize.
Yeah, depending on where you're at in life.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess the obvious question is this is also a very good time to sell, or not maybe question, statement.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very good time to sell because people are shopping, right?
They absolutely are. I mean, we have more buyers than
you typically would.
Because we just don't have enough houses. And as far as listing, probably should, say a little more about what we do. We market your house. It's going to be on all the websites. Obviously, when you come in and talk about it on the radio a little bit, we social media, really good about getting it out. The one thing, I mean, everybody, you can market your own house. The thing is, when the buyers come to you, negotiating's probably where you put the feather in the hat of a real estate agent. if, first of all, we're going to tell you where to list it correctly so you get the most amount of buyers coming to look at your house. You hope to have more than one buyer so that you can negotiate it out. When you list with a realtor, it's our job to make sure the buyers are pre-approved. So that way you don't, people call up. If you're just selling on your own, I want to come see your house. Well, they just say, sure.
Yeah.
We say, have you been to the bank? Are you pre-approved? Do you have cash? We go through the whole. So you're not showing your house to people that aren't ready to buy.
Yeah. And you also get a little help maybe presenting your house.
Yep. You can help present. We get all the paperwork in correctly. If there's any inspections, some buyers, they know their stuff and they want inspections. And if you don't have representation, you don't know how to negotiate all those inspections. And things can fall through. They can go south real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Surveys, we got some of that going on right now. It stinks when you buy for sale by owner and you didn't think to get a survey.
Yeah. Explain that a little bit, the survey itself.
Well, some things, do we have shared fences? Do we have shared walls?
Oh, okay.
Who owns it? Well, unless you have a survey, you don't know.
Yeah.
Who owns what wall. And then when you go to sell or your neighbor goes to sell, sometimes you find those things out. And
could be a potential issue.
Yeah. Issues arise.
And a lot of, with a fence alone, a lot of times folks don't put the fence right on the line. They put it off the line, maybe, and so the person next door thinks they own that up to the fence.
We've had that.
Yeah.
With some zoning things, they're like, well, you got to come this far off your property line. Way back in the day, I had one commercial property, and whoever owned that commercial property at one time had a partial fence up. And everybody just assumed that was the property line. Well, surveys were done by someone down the street. It wasn't even us.
Uh-huh.
And here sticks a post, and the neighbor had actually
oh no,
poured concrete on the person I was selling. It was a part of their property, and they didn't even know it. So we just negotiated some stuff out. We just said, would you like that property? And we changed property lines then, and it all worked out fine. But, there's just little things like that. Your surveys, your home inspections, and your roofs. We're having lots of issues with roofs lately. And so that's our job, is to check all the boxes off so that you don't have problems in the future.
Yeah. Well worth it. Okay. You have a few for sale, but you're looking for more. Do you have any commercial properties?
I knew you were going to ask that, and I was like, well, I didn't even look to see if I had commercial. I don't.
Okay.
Because that's why it's like, well, Dave's going to ask me about commercial properties, and I don't have any.
Well, if you have a commercial property, it might be a good time if you need to sell some a corner lot or something like that. That could be for business.
And we've been doing property management. I'm still doing that. So if you, right now, I will have a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom available into March.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yes,
Thanks
you
for coming in. You're so chipper on a Monday. You've made our day.
You betcha.
Thank you. We have a little Tom Petty for you. Breakfast show. Well, we just wanted to mention a couple more things here, and then we're going to give you a chance to win that $25 gift card to Mills Hardware and Feed in Arnold, Nebraska. Wonderful store there. If you haven't been there, you'll enjoy shopping there because, as Brent mentioned earlier, there's everything that you need in one location there. I did want to back up just a little bit and talk about Friday because it was very exciting, and Doug Graffel, our news director, went and enjoyed the ribbon cutting through the Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce for the new grocery store. And he was very thrilled when he came back. He was excited about all the things that are on the shelves there at 430 South 8th Avenue. And if you're wondering where that is, because a lot of us don't go by addresses, we go by history, it would be where Tierney Wright's accounting service was, and then Larry Harbor took it over and totally remodeled that building and made those public restrooms available in the front. And now there's a grocery store in there, Mexican foods of all kinds and all sorts of wonderful spices and everything. And then there's also, the way I understand it, a beauty salon in the back of the building. So a lot of good things going on there. And I believe it's called, help me here, but it's called El Nopalato, and has something to do with cactus. But it's a wonderful store. It looks great in the pictures. I want to run down there and take a look for myself and do a little shopping and get some tacos, soft shells, and all of those sorts of things that are available. So that was fun to have happen, and Doug covered that nicely, and there's a story on Sandhills Express about that. Also, a week from today, on the February 16th, there will be a pancake, ham, and egg feed at the Broken Bow Municipal Building. This is put on by the VFW, as they've done for so many years. And that will take place 2 different sessions, 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. a week from today, the annual pancake, ham, and egg feed. And the money they make goes to their scholarship programs. And there's some other things here that we'll get to tomorrow that we didn't get to today that are ways off. So we're good to go there. And I wanted you to talk a little bit, if you would, Brent, about this.
Think you can read a DJ's mind? Then get ready for Mind Match on KCNI and KBBN, where thinking like the DJ could win you cash. No trivia, no right or wrong answers. Just 5 questions and a growing jackpot.
Hey everyone, Jeremy here. I get it, it's scary to think about matching the minds of our staff, but the cash is going to make it worth it.
Mind Match, coming soon to The Breakfast Show. Sign up to play on the contests page at sandhillsexpress.com.
All right, Brent, how many people out there are going to be able to come up with 3 out of 5 answers trying to match a DJ's mind?
Well, we're going to find out. Yeah, we're going to start it up in March. Mind Match is what we're calling it, as you've heard. As I kind of think about it, it seems kind of a premise of the old Match game show a little bit. So, be listening. The main thing right now, I think, is to just get your name into the contestant pool because I believe the way that it will work is we'll draw from that pool. I think you'll give us your phone number and you'll get registered, and then we will contact you to participate in the game. So during the month of February, the most important thing to do right now is to become part of the contestant pool, and then we'll start the game up in March. And a chance to win cash, which who doesn't like that for a prize?
You can't beat cash.
No, you cannot.
I know that it's getting kind of old-fashioned in some ways, but cash is still king in a lot of people's minds.
Yeah.
Especially when you can shop local with that cash.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. If you're looking for a perfect Valentine's gift that's useful and thoughtful, or you just need to add to your tool selection, Mills Hardware in Arnold, they've got you covered. Since 1996, they've been your trusted hometown hardware and feed store, and now they're making, more things go on there than ever before. Your go-to spot for gifts that show you care. From Milwaukee Tools, and they have one of the biggest displays around. And they also have a large amount of supplies that you need on the farm or home. And, of course, the mills provide friendly service, expert advice, and everything you need to make someone's day special. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 until 6. Mills Hardware, helping you give the gift that works. And, it's nice to get flowers. It is. It's nice to get candy. But I know a lot of ladies out there who would enjoy a power grill. Or a power drill, I should say.
Yeah.
Probably like a grill, too.
Yeah.
They have grills there. But a lot of ladies love power tools.
Yeah,
And-
sure they do.
And certainly guys do. So check out that Milwaukee display. It is huge. So we will take, at this time, the second caller at 872-2801, and you'll win a $25 gift card to Mills Hardware and Feed.
Can I take your coat?
Oh, you noticed. Yeah, I found it on eBay from a seller in Vegas. Pre-loved and perfect. She listed it and jackpot. Italian leather, classic trench silhouette. And did you see the braided buckle?
Hang on to your claim ticket.
Oh, I'll hang on to this forever. Have you been on eBay? There's so many finds. And I bet that diving watch would sell fast. Just saying.
Find what you love, sell what you don't. eBay. Things people love.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
So I opened a restaurant and needed everything. Menus, signage, catering brochures.
Everything and then some.
I went to Staples. They printed it all and even suggested takeout menus.
One money pit with a side of fries.
But now at Staples, you get up to $125 off custom print orders.
$125 off. Now you're cooking. Brand your business in a big way at Staples.
That was easy.
Shop Staples in store, online, or in the app by 4/4 to unlock. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details. You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
All right. Congratulations to Sandy. Sandy called in, and she is now going to be able to go do some shopping at Mills Hardware and Feed in Arnold, and she was very excited about that. So thanks for listening, Sandy, and thanks for calling in. Do want to remind you, I should have did this before I read the information, that you can only win one $25 gift certificate, one per family, please, because we want to spread those around a bit. But Sandy had not won one, so she is eligible and will receive that certificate when she stops out and picks it up.
Yeah, good.
We haven't talked much sports other than the Super Bowl this morning. I know there's a few things going on this week. You can dive in as deep as you like here to close the show.
Yeah, we'll just kind of give you the rundown for what we'll be doing high school sports coverage-wise for this week. Tomorrow we'll have basketball for you. We'll go two different places. We'll have Broken Bow at Ord over on KCNI radio with girls varsity game tipping at 6. Boys game will follow, so you can listen to those on KCNI FM and KCNI1280.com. That'll be tomorrow night. And also tomorrow night, we'll be sending another group of guys to Loop City. We'll have Arcadia Loop City versus Ansley Litchfield in a girls and boys basketball doubleheader. Now, that'll be radio and video, so the radio broadcast will be on KBBN, and then we'll have the video stream going on through Sand Hills Express. That'll be on Tuesday. And then more high school basketball for you coming up at the end of the week on Friday, as we'll bring you Ansley Litchfield against and Selma Myrna. We'll go to Myrna for that. That'll be radio and video. So we'll have the radio broadcast on KBBN, video, of course, through Sand Hills Express. Girls game will tip at 6. Boys will follow. That'll be on Friday. And then on Saturday, we'll be busy at the Broken Bow High School gym. We'll have C4 Boys District Wrestling coverage for you. Broken Bow will be competing there. Broken Bow getting the wonderful opportunity and privilege, really, to host their district meet here at the Indian Gym, and we will have live coverage of all Broken Bow matches. We'll also be going around the rest of the state looking at other area competitors as they try to qualify for the Boys State Wrestling Championships coming up later in the month of February. So we'll have that for you throughout the day on Saturday. It'll be radio coverage on KBBN FM.
All right, Brent, thanks so much. We'll join you, or I will join you, and our listeners will join you again tomorrow morning at 7:30 for the Tuesday edition of The Breakfast Show.